they're a very strong team. They made some pretty crazy upsets at Rebirth 3 back about a month ago. Oh no, about a month. It was only about 3 weeks ago. But yeah. Oh, Ducks. That's right. Ludi changed his tag to Ducks. It's not Ludi anymore. I have to constantly remind myself that. All right, we got some people just making tags. So Nostalgic and Some versus LouRich and Stewy. This is definitely Nostalgic and Some's first tournament, at least that I've seen. Oh, that is right. Ludi is a different person. I always get Ludi and Cam mixed up because they both introduced themselves to me at the same time, so I didn't know which one is which. All right, Ducks. I will remember that from now on. So it's Spagmite and Ducks. So we're going to see a double Sonic team for sure out of the boys in blue. And last time these two teamed, it was at a Gamers Gauntlet, and I hear they basically just like swept the tournament clean because of just how much they just outclassed everybody there. And it was pretty crazy. And Double Sonic is actually a very, very, very strong team. But all right, getting into the character select. So yeah, like I said, this is Nostalgic and Some's first tournament, so I'm not too familiar with who they use. See a Toon Link hover for Nostalgic, and it's looking like Some was using Marth. Oh, excuse me. All right, they're getting into it. So, yep, Double Sonic versus Marth Toon Links. Got Pulse Stewy versus LouRich. All right, game one. And so game one, start out in Smashville, traditional. Start build always the best choice for a starter. Now, what we're gonna see here is we're gonna see between the blue team. We're gonna see them do a roll reverse every so often. One Sonic's gonna camp while the other one just rushes down and goes for the grabs for setups. And we're just going to see both LouRich and Stewy do that constantly. Let's see right now. They are off to a good lead. LouRich is the Black Sonic, sitting at only 47%. And we're seeing both Toon Link and Marth almost in double digits. So both the red team just needs to start watching out for actually getting killed at this percent. Alright. And that's gonna, you saw right there, the Sonic down throw. That is gonna be the tool. That's gonna be like the catalyst for all destruction in this for this team composition right here. The Sonic down throw. If the person misses the tech, a jab block is guaranteed. With jab blocks, you do get 3 jab blocks before it's a force to get up. And you can get, I believe, an up smash. You will suck them up into the up smash, and then you can just get a forward smash. So everything Sonic needs for a kill setup comes from a Sonic down throw. And even the Sonic back throw, you can see that. You might see them try to sneak in a Sonic back throw kill. And right there, oh my goodness. Okay. Stewy, after he down threw and he saw that the up smash was ending, he ended up springing up into the air to try and get an up air to add some extra knockback from the up smash to get the kill off the top. That was really well. It was a really well thought out idea, but the execution was slightly off just because of the percent difference. And Some ends up giving his teammate the old Thundercats hoe with the Marth up smash. And blue team is just writing a book right now on how to do this doubles match. They're both doing really well. Stewy, commentator's curse, I was about to say Stewy has not died yet. And then he just ends up going and dies. But the Marth, so Some, the Marth player, he's closing it on death, that back air, and that's going to get the kill from across the stage, too. Back throw. Alright. LouRich, right there. The amount of pressure he was putting on the Toon Link to keep him off stage was insane, because had the Toon Link messed up an air dodge or anything once, he would have lost. He would have lost the stock anyway. And Stewy just went out there and ate the jump with a nice forward air, and that was a pretty clean win by the blue team. Now going into the next match, I don't know if we'll see a character switch. With newer teams, they generally do switch characters after they lose. It's kind of they'll play their main character and then it's a shot at their pride almost, so they kind of end up switching, which isn't usually the smartest thing. You should always stick with your character that you're more tried and true with. You'll find better success with it. Going into the counterpick phase, though, I feel as if the red team is likely just going to go back to Smashville, but I could see Battlefield as an easy choice for them. Always is a nice counterpick, and just like that, they're going to Battlefield. I think it'll actually slightly benefit the red team a little bit more to go to Battlefield. Stage is a lot larger, so Sonic is going to have to work a tad bit more to get the kill. Wow, that up smash right off the start. Down throw F smash. Down throw up smash. Getting 22%. And Stewy has just not given up the chase onto Nostalgic. He's just relentlessly pursuing him. Alright, and the blue team, just like the first game, they have utter control. And I am joined by Najib, formerly known as Darkfire.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good, but we got
a lot of pressure.
We got a pretty solid doubles match going on. Blue team took the first match pretty solidly, and they were doing some really fancy offstage stuff to try and like.
And it's a double Sonic team too.
Yeah, so interesting. It's just annoying.
This is gonna be interesting.
And so blue team.
A lot of rolling coming from the Marth here.
Yeah, I mean when you're at. I'm almost positive this is Nostalgic and Sum's first tournament, so they're feeling a lot of pressure.
That makes sense.
And when you're in high pressure situations, rolling tends to be the main option people throw out.
Right. I did play against Nostalgic and friendlies. He's pretty good. His Toon Link's coming along pretty nicely for the most part. As soon as he gets this projectile game down, I think he'll be a stronger Toon Link.
Okay. Yeah, and from what I've noticed, just going into this match, blue team is like on point with their
blue team is relentless, and they're working very, very well as a team here.
Exactly. This is not their first rodeo as a team.
Doesn't look like it.
they teamed at a Gamers Gauntlet a couple weeks back, maybe about a month or so, and they just tore up the bracket with Double Sonic. And it's almost apparent why Sonic's throws feed in perfectly for Sonic.
They do. They have really long animations, so they're really easy to follow up on, especially the down throw. Like you have a lot of time for your teammate to follow up.
Exactly. And just because of the sheer trajectory of it, you can get a forward smash, down smash, up smash.
I was playing. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's silly.
Actually.
Up smash, and that's gonna
nice. Very nice.
Yep.
Well executed.
And what makes this team work so well is that when somebody's smash attack is stale, they say, "Hey, I'm the one that needs to do the grabbing."
Exactly. I'm the one that's gonna take the lead here and set it up. So your smash is fresh.
Exactly. And I think it's almost safe to say it's safe to say right now a clinic is being put on for this doubles.
This is looking pretty bleak for red team here.
Yeah,
pretty bleak.
Even though I did comment on this earlier that the counter pick right here of Battlefield was stronger for the red team.
I was going to ask you, what do you think? I think the platforms are actually better for Toon Link and Marth, to be honest with you.
That's exactly what I say. The counter pick was strong. It's just the skill gap is making it very
large.
The skill gap is very apparent.
It is very apparent. I would like to see the Marth probably do a little bit more forward airing. I'd like to see a little bit more neutral air as well. And I'm seeing a lot of just rolling and smashes.
Exactly.
He really needs to step it up a little bit here.
He's not really setting up. He's not really using Marth's
great back air from Sonic there. Oh my god.
Like you were saying, you want to see the Marth throwing out more of those nairs. It's correct because you want to see Marth setting up that zone.
Right. Exactly.
Marth, even though he did get the hit, he's still a very heavily zoning based character.
Still, even in this game, like he was the same way in Brawl. Like you want to keep everyone at the tip of your sword.